Well, what David was really big on me about was just trusting the language, and that was a big thing that I had to that was my big um, challenge, I'll say, was just trusting in the language and trusting that I knew what I was saying and just following it all the way through and not rushing, because in my life I speak very quickly. So there was that, but also what I thought about Juliet and what I kind of wanted to bring to it was, when I read it, I was like, she's really funny. Like, she's kind of spastic. Like, she actually is a little bit like, one minute she says one thing and the next minute she says the other, and she really believes whatever she's saying. She really believes it. So the fact that she can go that quickly from believing one thing to believing the exact opposite thing in a matter of seconds, to me means her brain moves like this. So the thing about her that I liked was she's extremely intelligent, but I like that she's young, and she's just open. And that was a big thing that David was working on with me, is to just stay open. It was very interesting kind of discovering really who Juliet was, because I realized that she was not so far from myself. And not that I thought she was in the beginning, but I realized as it went on how much she reminded me of myself when I was 14 and less jaded about love, all these things. And so that was actually very, it was an exciting discovery, but it was also a hard one. It was a hard one to actually face, where you are with love and your own. In order to do a play like this, you have to kind of face how you feel about love. You have to come to terms with yourself in order to portray these roles, which is very, very difficult. But yeah, I wanted to give her a sense of fun, and I feel like whenever I thought of Romeo and Juliet, I thought of this very somber, very woe is me kind of a thing, and I wanted to bring this kind of youthful energy. Like, it reminds me of fireflies. They remind me of fireflies. It's just kind of all over the place, and then when things start to go south, you basically watch her grow into a young adult in a matter of however long the play, I forget how long the play takes over, the course of a few days. She grows ridiculously in a few days. So to go through that 8 times a week was was quite something. But yeah, Juliet.